So it's kind of weird. I woke up this morning about 9, right? Um, so I'm watching uh channel 35, and usually around 10, the Catholic show comes on, right? Right. Um, but I missed it for some reason. The whole show, right? The next thing I know, Perry Stone is coming on, right, for about 30 minutes, right? Right. So I know I'm up, but I don't know again why I missed the whole show. Right. I know. And then Perry Sons coming on after Gerald Furry. Right. I think that's how it goes. You know, he comes on at 9:30. Catholics are on at 10 to 10:30, and then Perry Sons on 10:30 to 11, and then right now, this is First Columbia Baptist of Columbia. Right. Now, what some people don't realize is sometimes Jesus is all the above, right? He's a prophet. He's the first of all the creations of God, right? Yes, yes. He's also the Son of God, right? Right. God did make him as the human representation of himself. You understand that, right? Right. See, some people have the problem with that part, right? That he's human and God, right? But fully functional as a man. He could have sex, right? Uh-oh. I think that's what freaks you out the most, right? The woman at the well, he's hitting on her. I don't know about you, but if I'm talking about someone's sex life, I'm trying to get in their pants, right? usually. And, I know. And no one said nothing to him, right? But I'm talking to her because most Jews wouldn't even give her time of day, right? But Jesus is playing also the role of Messiah, and he won't say that, right? You know, he's playing the player. Like in the club, right? So he's in Samaria, right? And see this beautiful woman come to the well, and I wonder if her name was Rachel. And she had 5 husbands and a lover, and not getting nowhere with them to be in, right? And he offers her living water, but she'll not die, right? So it don't come out of the man and go into a woman that's watery, huh? Right? I know what he's saying. I know what he's saying. Might go over your head. Might go over your head. But he's hitting on her, trying to hit that right. And I'm pretty sure they stayed 2 nights, and he was with her both nights. Right, right. I know. And then he went on. Right. But he actually got her pregnant, whereas the 6 women before him didn't. Right. And they weren't legally married. It's called a concubine when you do that in ancient Hebrew society, right? It wasn't outlawed, but it might have been more frowned on because the Romans' idea of marriage, I think, right? Rather than the Hebrew idea, right? David had more than one wife, so did Solomon, up to 300 wives, and the rest were concubines, 700 concubines, or ladies in waiting, right? He's with both, right? He did Jacob 1,000%, right, right. So that would be 4,000, I guess, but whatever. And but anyway, that's kind of the point, right? Now, nobody's perfect, though, right, in their understanding of Jesus. But see, the human part of God, right, still makes him capable of dying on the cross for our sins, but also resurrected to cover our sins, right? And like the scapegoat, he's in heaven, waiting to come back, right? Within a 3,000 year period. That's all I can tell you, right? He might come earlier, but I don't know when, right? But I can't tell you that, right? No man can tell you when he's returning, right? All I can tell you is it'll be within the last 999 years, right? 364 or 63 days, right? And a quarter, you know, 59 seconds, right? Right? If you understand what I mean, right? And then he'll be back, right? At the latest, at the latest. Of the last day, right? Right. Itself, at the latest, at the latest. Now, what are we to do as Christians? Live as good a life as we can until he can return, right? Treat each other right and not wrong. If we make a mistake, admit it and then learn from it and try not to do it again, right? It's all this evilness we're doing to each other, murdering each other for our sins, right? When they're the same sins we cannot commit, right?